Hey, this may be a little bit of a weird video because some people have asked about my OBS setup and how am I getting the round circle with my face and whenever I record. So I have got video that I will put in the link in the description for how I use an app to use my iPhone as my webcam because the quality is pretty cool on that. And I'm using a MacBook Air as well. Now I use OBS, which is completely free. You can get it for the Mac and the window, okay? Now the way it works is my three main settings are what I call my main screen that you can see here. I also have my circular one, and you can see right now on the screen what I'm doing. I'm flicking between the two. You know, I can do that. This is currently me doing a tutorial that I'm recording. I can activate the face if I want or not. I can jump around between the two. Let me just show you the settings for this, okay? And I hope this all, I've got to stop clicking, right? I hope this makes sense. Over here, this is called old MacBook resolution. It doesn't need to be called that. It's because I was testing out another resolution, but this is the one I use. This is pretty simple. The way this works is what you would do is when you've loaded up OBS, you would click the add sign and then you would click window capture. Or you could go to display capture. I tend to go with display and then give it a name. Now, once you've done that, okay, so let me just call this one a fake screen. And I'm now going to hit OK. Now it's going to say to me, what screen do you want to use? So sorry, my face has slightly kind of disappeared out of view for a moment, but just listen to my voice. I've got two screens. I've either got my MacBook screen or I could use my big widescreen monitor as well. I'm not going to do that because then you get this like virtual like infinity screen. But this is the screen I'm going to show. And then what I would have done is hit OK. Now that screen has gone right the way to the top, so let me just pick it up and bring it below. Now by me bringing it below, it's now my circle view is on top, so there's a bit of overlapping and relayering going on. So this is, at the moment, the new screen. This is the old screen that you were viewing when you came on. Here is the new screen, and here's what I can do with it. I can make sure it's clicked, and if I put my finger on command, you could use control if you want on your Windows machine, I can shrink this window down. Like I can go, okay, we're going to show this new screen, but we're going to show it over there, for instance, like that. So I've now got my standard screen, which is here, and I've got my new screen, which is there, and I've got me as well. So I'm just going to get rid of this one here, the fake screen, otherwise it will confuse me later on. So let's just get rid of that. That's how you add in your screen. The circular one, in actual honesty, is a complete duplicate of what I had before, okay? In fact, no, it's not a duplicate, I lie. What I've done here, though, is used a video capture device. So over here, I would have called it iPhone or webcam or whatever you want. Once you've added it, you will then go and decide, well, what is your phone that you're using? So I was using the camo camera because I'm using the re-incubate. I mean, look, let me pick it for you. Look, the camo camera. That's the camera that's coming through, okay? And you can see it's quite visually stimulant in the colors. And what I've done is slightly diluted them a little bit for the video. So let's say I was bringing that over. What I would then do to the video capture device is I would right click it and I would go to filters. And then I go and add in some filters. Let me show you what I've done on my current one because it's easy to explain if I show you one that I've already done. So over here on my circular iPhone, it's called circular. In fact, I have two. There's the iPhone, which is full screen that you can see, hello, I'm here. And then this is a copy of that, but now it's in a circle. By the way, I can again put my finger on command and I can shrink it down, make it as big as I want and put it wherever I want. Okay, so that's pretty self-explanatory. But how did I get the circle? Really easy. I'm going to right click that and go to filters. Now at the moment there are no colors applied here. I forgot. I took off the filtering system because I use my camo app to do some of the gamma and brightness and all that, but normally it's okay. So what you want to do is click over here and apply the image mask blend, right? You apply that. What you then do is set your type to be alpha mask alpha channel. Then what you do is you pick up a image. Now I created an image in Canva that it was 500 by 500 pixel and it was just literally a black circle, right? Transparent background, black circle. Well, that is all it is. It's got to be black, okay? It's a transparent background, black circle, right? And then when I bring the image through here, well, when it loads through, and then you do have to make sure that you change this as well. So at the moment, the color might be something like that. It might come through with hashtag 000000, which is black. Change that to be white. You got to change that to be white. Don't ask me to explain why. You know, it's probably the laws of relativity and physics and God knows what, multiverse. But you got to do that. And then you just change your opacity. So if I have no opacity, that's what you're going to see, which is crap. So I'm going to pull it all up. So now I get that. You don't want to stretch your image, okay? These are the settings you go for. So the key one is this one here, where you pull through your image. And that is now your circle. And that's literally it. So sometimes when I'm talking to you, I'll have my finger here and I might suddenly flick to like that. By the way, though, when I do sometimes flick, I might, if there's a delay between when I'm flicking, because I'm looking at the button as I flick it, I will edit that bit out. So there is a bit of editing, right? But look, I can flick around, I can do that, I can deactivate, I can jump back to me. This is me using OBS, which is completely free. Okay, I edit in iMovie. The link is in the description for how I do my editing. There are I don't want to say much better. There are other solutions out there as well, right? For capturing Camtasia, ScreenFlow. There's loads of stuff. But the reason why I like to use OBS is for a Windows or a Mac user, it's free and it's used by so many people. I mean, I could, I could do loads of stuff, okay? Loads of stuff, and it works for me. I hope you like, subscribe, share, and follow. I'll see you.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, 'cause I sing.